The protocol correctly. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, the representative of the Central Bank of Nigeria, captains of industry, CEO of the cable, Simon Kolawole, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this policy dialogue on the exchange rate. And the theme is the Naira on trial, to devalue or not. I am Funke, Treasurer, Duro Dollar. I'll be the anchor for this event, but I'm not going to do this alone. There's a moderator for the panel discussants, and I'll quickly go over distinguished guests who are seated already. The keynote speaker for this event is the Executive Governor of Edo State, His Excellency, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Please, a round of applause for him. He's a man who is passionate about good governance and development, and his voice is always very clear on issues affecting the nation. We're really honored to have him in our midst at this colloquium on the Naira. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Also here with us is the CEO, Financial Derivatives Company Limited, a diversified financial services institution founded over 25 years ago, one of the most respected economists in Nigeria and indeed on the African continent. Please welcome Mr. Bismarck Rewane. Also with us this morning, Comrade Issa Aremu, Chairman, Industrial Global Union, African Region, and the Secretary General, Alumni Association of NIPS, National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies. Please, a round of applause for him. Also, a panelist this morning is the Director, CBN Monetary Policy Department. They have the mandate of the development and implementation of the monetary policy and is representing the Central Bank of Nigeria at this important dialogue. Please welcome Mr. Moses Tule. The Director General, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, is being represented here this morning. It's been represented by the Director of Research and Advocacy, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Vincent Wanne. A round of applause. Also here with us is the founder and chief executive of Business Day newspaper, Mr. Frank Aigbogu. Having done the introductions, I hope I haven't jumped anyone. I'll quickly like to invite the founder and CEO, the Cable, for his opening remarks. Please, a round of applause for Simon Kolawole.
Thank you very much. I must say a very big thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for creating the time out to be part of our policy dialogue this morning. When we set up the Cable, we launched in April 2014. There was one thing we said we wanted to do. We wanted to be part of solving Nigeria's problems. We don't want to be part of the problems. And everybody has his own role to play. There are people who all they want to do is complain, things are bad, and they have their own role to play. But there are also people who want to solve, to be part of the solution. So our own decision is that we are going to be part of the solution. And here we are holding our first colloquium, which is on the exchange rate. I have a confession to make. There are times I wake up in the morning and I say, I think the Naira should be devalued. The rate is artificial. The gap between the black market and the official market is too wide. It's because we just cannot keep that rate. Then I begin to look at, oh, this could be the benefits. But by the time I'm going to bed at night, I say, no, the Naira should not be devalued. If you devalue the Naira now, automatically fuel price will go up, transport costs will shoot up. There could be riots on the streets. So, and I try to talk to experts, especially the economists, and they will tell me on the one hand, on the other hand, and I say, we've been searching for a one-handed economist for centuries, we can't find. So I hope that at the end of this dialogue today, I will go to bed tonight to be completely sure of what position to take on this very critical issue. The Naira is on trial. The case for the prosecution has been well made. The case for the defense has also been well made. But I want to be, like many millions of Nigerians, we want to know exactly how does this debate go and where do we pitch our tent. Luckily, the discussants are all economists. Many people may not know that Comrade Issa Aremu actually studied economics at the university. Many thought he studied trade unionism. There's no such course yet. So my hope is that at the end of this discussion, which I believe is going to be very stimulating, very enlightening, many of us already hold our positions, but we should come with an open mind to the table and let's see how we can contribute positively to this debate that is going on. I wish you a very fruitful deliberation. Thank you very much.
The CEO and founder of the Cable there, Simon Kolawole, the convener of the Cable Colloquium. So yes, this morning the Naira is going for 310 Naira at the parallel market. As at yesterday, it was about 315 Naira at the parallel market. Should the Naira be devalued or not? Why should it be? Why should it not be? The President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, has said he will not change or devalue the Naira. Is this an attempt to change his mind? Is this to engage in a robust dialogue for the sake of it? We'll find out right after now. But what will the devaluation of the Naira portend for the economy? Both the informal sector and the formal sector. And I'm told that the parallel market has a key role in this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, the dialogue will be kick-started by no other than His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Please, a warm welcome to him. This way, sir.
Come to my level. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Let me appreciate all my comrades for this purpose. Even Bismarck will be comrade today, and Central bankers. First, let me appreciate the organizers for inviting me. But I suspected when I was informed of my of the idea that I should participate in this program, I had no difficulties in accepting, not because I thought I can bring any fresh ideas, but because I was always ready to attend a forum like this. At least it's given me opportunity to trouble people who are responsible for public policy management, and even those who benefit from some of the contradictions and confusions in our system. But when I saw the advert that I am the lead speaker, then I started wondering if maybe there was a meeting somewhere where it was decided that this guy should be set up so that we can deal with him. Because really, the CBN is here. All they do for a living is managing our monetary policies and stuff like that. I think they should be the one to tell us if Naira is on trial, who took Naira to court, who is prosecuting, and who is defending. When I listen to him, I will find a window to come in. Then I saw that it is for him to discuss the views of a provincial officer like myself, which a governor represents. It doesn't matter that the MC tried to make me look much more than I really am. He described me as executive governor. I'm just a governor under the Constitution, but actually in practice, I am a district officer. And then, you know, Bismarck Mariwani is one guy who troubles us every day with ideas on the economy, and he lives on analyzing and reanalyzing. I don't know how he manages his conclusions, because the variables he plays with are never constant, and I guess he's always on his laptop to try to see what is happening in China and how that affects what is happening in America and how Nigeria key to that. So that is what he does for a living. What I do for a living is managing people and managing bailout. But this is a different kind of bail, not the police bail. This one is with a price, official price too. So how I became eligible as a guest speaker, I am still wondering. But by the time we are done and I'm able to walk out, then I will be able to review my assumption whether or not it was a setup or it was really an honest attempt to get this small man to come this way so that he can be battered, having myself participated in battering people in the past. But sir, I thank you for this initiative. I think it is nice that we are talking. We must continue to talk. Some people might say we talk too much, but it's better to talk too much than not to talk at all. After all, God has a reason for not making all of us stammerers. He intends that we should enjoy conversation, even if in the end nothing changed. But I did not, because we didn't realize that we need to talk and we need to find solution. So I start by asking the question, what is the problem? I think the problem, as I understand it, is that everything was perfect, or so it seems, when oil was $148 a barrel. And there was no conversation whether Naira should be revalued upward. So if it had gone to $200, I suspect nobody will invite us to say, should Naira not be revalued upward? Because after all, when current exchange rate was fixed, the dollar wasn't what, the price of crude wasn't what it is today. But I think what has triggered this conversation is the fact that a couple of things have happened in this environment, arising from decisions by politicians and their collaborators in the private sector, within the community of the elite. And so oil at $148 was good. We sermonized about the need to save for the rainy days. And of course, many people mistake the jacuzzi in their bedrooms as amounting to rainfall when they turn it on. And there were debates whether the rains were not already here, with regard to the deficit that we all can see in terms of physical infrastructure. How best to save for a nation? Do we save cash, or do you secure the future by making the right investment in those critical infrastructure you need to position the economy for sustainable growth and development and attract investment and investors to Nigeria? I don't know how it was resolved, and even if it has been resolved, but there was no question whether Naira exchange rate ought to be relooked at. And then the thing dropped down to 110, then to 50, then to 30, and I think a few weeks back, it was becoming shy of climbing up to 30. I think it declined up to 27, 28. And now people are asking, so at this rate, can we continue? But what has all of this translated to? From the figure that I receive from the CBN, if they are true, credit me for saying it. If they are not true, I ask the CBN for publishing doubtful documents. It suggests that our monthly earnings in the good time, when oil was doing well, around 2012, 2013, with oil selling for about $108, $114, we were earning